Hey, Mr. Dragoons, my name is Alex, and we're about to Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves. You guys are in luck because this is the last part where there is no audio. Knock on wood. But, now we are going to be continuing with some of the jobs that, were left off in the last video. So, for now, we are going to be tackling Murrey first. And I could have trimmed down a little bit of this, I will admit. But I also wanted to show, well, I mean, it wouldn't be that long, though. Like, what, like 20 minutes? Probably, not even. I don't know. But so the idea that we gotta, well, okay, so what we gotta do with Murrey is that we gotta get to the, is that we gotta get to high ground first and foremost. And this is not where you're supposed to go for that. Well, technically you're not. I did figure out eventually that you could. Oh no, it wasn't eventually, I just did it here, sorry. But you can go through the bridge and carefully jump down onto the boats. Not exactly ideal, but hey, it's what I can manage. And also at the time of this voiceover, I actually managed to finish my recording of the base game. So parts should be coming out a little bit more easily. At least I hope so, as long as I can keep this flow going. And I gotta start getting better about doing this during the day, because it is currently 10:05 at night for me right now, and I am just trying to power through all of this, while also trying to deal with the lack of footage edits like you guys are. But it is what it is. Now, the one thing I don't like about getting to Murray's mission is that it is way high above ground, and Murray is not exactly the most, yes, he can jump, but he's not as acrobatic as Sly, though. So, that is a bit of a problem. But and also, I think here the lack of a visual direction kind of becomes a major pain in the ass, because I don't really know where the hell I'm going. So, it's whatever. I eventually found where I needed to go, but anyway. So, I guess I can talk about visuals for this level. Oh, wait, actually, first things first. We need to do this. I should, try to talk about the mission right here. Okay, so that bat with the helmet, he is a general that works for, the Contessa. I think the only thing that, like, I think the idea is that you're not supposed to throw him in water, or you're, it was fire and water, my bad. So you're not supposed to burn him, or chuck him, chuck him in the drink. So, yeah. But the good news is that he won't attack you. So, there you go. And he can also be used as a projectile of sorts to knock out enemies, which is very handy. Well, I say knock out, but it's more of a stun attack. Yeah, that's one of the things I'm not too big on with Murrey, and I want to say that future games have done this, but I could be wrong on that. Let me know in the comments here. But I think in future games, when you knock when you throw an enemy into another one, that is an instant knockout. I want to say that was a thing, but I'm not too sure on that. Please let me know down below. Anyway, so what we gotta do is that we gotta take this old guy back to the hideout so that way he can give us some information on the Contessa's tank patrols. And thankfully he has no health bar, so you don't need to worry about you don't really need to worry about them hitting him too much or any of the guards really, but you just need to get him over to the hideout without being burned or taking an untimely swim. So, well, there you go. But I mean, other than that, this isn't a very hard mission, like, at all, so yeah. Plus, it actually saves me a little bit of backtracking, so I can come back to the safe house and work on Sly's mission. Oh, here it is. Now, Bentley has a bit of a goofy way of interrogating this guy. Basically, he brings out a feather and starts tickling him. Like, it's a cartoonish method of interrogation, but I mean, hey, like, if it gets results, it gets results, right? Sorry, I need a drink. Okay, now. Visuals for this level. I actually really like this. Combined with the combined with the last chapter, this looks like something straight out of a Tim Burton movie, and I'm all here for that because I rather like Tim Burton films. Well, some of them. At least the ones before he started putting Johnny Depp and everything, you know? But even then, he was pretty good in Corpse Bride, so, you know. So, you know, that's something. But it's the Gothic architecture, it's the lighting, the colors. The colors, kids, the colors. But if you could hear the music, that also fit in here. Pretty good as well. Though I think the music that I chose for these last few episodes have actually been pretty good. And right there, you saw me getting tired of waiting, so I decided to paraglide over to the boat. But remember, only Sly can do that. Murray does not have a hover. Bentley does not have a hover in this game. He will in future ones, but not this one. And all for the longest mission for now, and that is Sly's. Now, Sly's is a little bit weird because, well, it involves his Abanakicom, and basically we're gonna play Fatal Frame with this. We are taking pictures of ghosts. So, okay, so we gotta break this crypt. Well, actually, we gotta break into it. And also, Bentley does emphasize the evil, or as a certain man of merfolk would say, evil. But basically, we gotta ransack this place until all of the ghosts are freed. Now, actually, I do think in one of these crypts, actually, you can find some Easter eggs. Now, what these are is that they are references to Sucker Punch's first game that was before Sly. I don't know the full name, but I know it was Rocket something. I want to say it was Astro Rocket or something like that, but I don't really know. But anyway, like, okay, so what you gotta do is that you gotta, what I decided to do first was to take out these wolves, so that way they wouldn't get on my ass later. Seriously, these guys can be a major pain. But for the other one, I actually don't know. What character it is specifically, but I know that Astro was one of the characters here. Now, Astro was Sucker Punch's first game, and that was on the N64. So it's actually kind of interesting that an N64 game, of all things, is in a freaking PS2 game. I don't know exactly how you can find it, but you can look on the Sly wiki. That should have pretty much everything you need on there. But now the game of Fatal Frame begins. There are 9 spirits, and we gotta take pictures of them. Perfect pictures, mind you. It can't just be like in the field of vision. No, it has to be at a certain angle, at a specific distance, zoom, yada yada yada. Just this is one thing that I don't really get. Like I am looking right at this person. Right? I'm looking right at this object. Why can't I not just, snag the picture and then it counts, right? Why can't I do that? I don't know why. Sorry. Just I'm getting more tired than I thought, actually. Yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do after all this is that I'm gonna trim the audio, edit the end screen as much as I need to, and then we'll just go from there. Yeah. That sounds good for the night. Anyway, so I like this mission in concept, but it does feel like it drags on way too long, in my opinion. Because what happened, what happened just a few seconds ago. I was trying to take the picture, and it was right in frame, but the game was not counting that. It just very finicky. I don't get why it had to be like this, and I honestly don't. If this game ever got a reboot treatment, that's something I would want them to address. It should not be this freaking specific for ghosts, right? Right, as long as they're in the frame, that should count. I don't know, wasn't that what Fatal Frame did? I don't know. I never really played those games. I know of them. There are a Japanese horror series that was on the PS2, and freaking miraculously got a few Wii titles, and I think one for the Wii U, but I don't really know. Anyway, I need another swig. Sorry. A perfect example right there. Like, I had you in the frame. Why would you not really let me count that? See? Bad framing. Bullshit. It was in the frame, dude. And also these ghosts like to go in a very weird way. It's like, come on, guys. I am doing this. Why are you so freaking picky with where you want me to get it? Yeah, and also, it was around, I think it was around this time again that I was experiencing some controller difficulties, where for some reason the camera would just jerk to one side when I didn't mean it to. Like, I'm pretty sure you've been seeing that throughout this playthrough, but I don't mean to do this. It's just how my controller is working, and like, I don't know. Maybe I should get a new one, but I mean, have you seen how pricey controllers are? They're worth a whole game, you know? Like holy shit, dude. Like, since when did basic accessories become so goddamn expensive, you know? It sucks. But hopefully it was just for this game, and I can kind of sort of worry about that for my for hopefully what's going to be one of my most ambitious playthroughs for Halloween. And it's actually kind of meant to sort of be an addendum to an old playthrough I did, though there are two games that I want to do with it. One I can record in, like, I don't know, maybe like 2 days, maybe 3 or something like that, and then, you know, post that for the rest of October, but I don't know. Oh, and also I think what happened there was that I went to the wrong thing again, which is what this whole, well, it's actually what the it's actually one of my few sour points. Well, I say few because I've been kind of ripping this game a bit of a new one lately, but I should clarify, this is a good game. It really is. And I wish that, you know, Sony would just stop being cowards and actually give us another Sly game. Like, seriously. Sly Master of Thieves was rumored for years, and we got nothing out of it. We didn't even get a PS4 collection. And now all of a sudden they decided to give us the Sly trilogy on PS5. Give me a break already. Just give us another Sly title, and don't make it a sequel to Sly 4, okay? Not many people like Sly 4, and while I would argue that it's an okay game, I hesitate to call it bad. Okay, because the gameplay was actually pretty good, but it's the narrative that really gets me. Like we had a friend who, well, okay, so Okay, so basically, there was a character in the third game. They became a friend, but in 4 they became an enemy again, and it just kind of feels like the writers just didn't really care about it, so they just what's the word I'm looking for? They just I don't know. They I think they just used her because they couldn't think of anything else to do. So they just kind of had no other choice. But anyway. Now, we are almost done we are almost done here with the mission and this damn it. Okay. So we are almost done with the mission. We just gotta get one more ghost and that'll be that. The thing is, I was a dumbass and decided to not do it the correct way, essentially. Okay, so tracking the ghost with the Binoculcom is very weird because I think it's very sluggish. So you just gotta be in the right position at the right time, yada yada yada. But okay, so I saved this particular area for last, so that way it saves us a little bit of backtracking. So what I decided to do first was to get all of the ghosts over on the Contessa side, which was about 6, right? However, Neela only had 3. But I need to shove the ghosts down Neela's chimney, so that way she can call in more guards, or not guards. So that way she can call in some more soldiers, so that way they can aid her in her cause. And there they go. And because these look like something that the Contessa would use, she immediately thinks that it's them. So, right. So, yeah. But part of me thinks that she kind of thinks otherwise. Because, well, I mean, I have finished the game by now, so, you know, it's not that groundbreaking, I guess, but oh well. Now, this is where we'll get into the main jobs in order to rescue Carmelita. So, first of all, we need to basically trick Neela's guards into thinking that she is giving orders. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. But Neela also has in choppers, so... Well, not choppers, planes, so that's going to be a little tricky. But we also need to hijack one of the Contessa's tanks, so that way we can take out Neela's forces near the hideout. Meanwhile, Bentley is going to try to access the terminals, so that way we can get Carmelita free, and eventually blow the clockwork eyes off of the hypnosis machine. So, but you can rejoice because this is the last part where there is no game audio. From here, it should be smooth sailing. Again, knock on wood. I know I've said this up and down and all around, but I am so very sorry that this had to happen, and I think I knew what happened, but I'm not too sure with it though. But I can explain that when I do Friday's video. So I think I'm just gonna call it there though, because I'm getting kind of tired. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and if you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel because they're on the road to 1,000 subscribers and every little bit can help. Also, if YouTube has you on this restricted mode, then please turn that off. That way you'll know whenever I drop a video. Until next time, Slushie Goons, remember,